my god, is that a green screen? Oh, it is. It's a green screen. This is what it looks like. I think it looks okay. I think there could be a little bit of improvement to it. But here it is. Here's the green screen. Never thought I would ever get one, use it for a stream, and here we are. We're making dreams come true. So let's go ahead and get into game. It's been a little bit since we streamed. I think the last time we streamed was on Wednesday of last week. It's now Monday, or not Monday. Whoops, never mind. It's Tuesday. So it's been a little bit. One of the reasons why I wanted to kind of hold off is because I ended up moving my setup to a different room. Have a little bit more space. And then when we set everything up in here, it was kind of like, I don't really like that people can see what's behind me. You know, there's a lot of stuff. So I figured I'd buy a green screen stand, which is what we have behind us, of course. My dad had some green screen cloth from like a video editing software program that he bought a long time ago, and he had a couple of green screens, so I got one of those. And not only did it save me money, but it does the job. You can't even tell. You can't tell if there's a green screen there. That's absolutely amazing. Let me check something here. I think it actually looks pretty nice. I think I need to move myself a little bit. Let me go ahead and do that real quick, because I am blocking the stuff there. Hold on. Go ahead and move it right there. I think that looks good. You can see the numbers, right? Vending machines in Colombia sell many types of useful supplies. Okay, good to know. So before, I think I was blocking. My camera was on the left side. Of course, I was in a little border. I did have a green screen then, but I think what was being blocked was the amount of silver eagles that we had, the monies, the currency in this game. And then I had to move myself over just a little bit because, you know, so you can see what gun I'm using and how much ammo I have left and stuff like that. So I think right here should be fine. If I do, I could make myself bigger, but I think this is probably a good spot. But yeah, anyways, I've gone on long enough. Let's figure out what the heck we were doing in here and what's going on. So I think the last time that we left off, we met Slate. Well, we didn't meet him, but he saw us with a giant spotlight. So we just entered the Hall of Heroes now, and I think there's a couple of exhibits we can go into. The Battle of Wounded Knee or the Boxer Rebellion. So let's take a look around here, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. We'll also take a look at that as well. But defeat Slate's men. It's telling me to go there, so let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm sure the people on YouTube are probably like, can you just stop showing the green screen now, please? I forgot how to play this game. I don't remember. How do I switch guns? We probably don't need a sniper rifle here. We probably don't, so let's take the shotgun instead. Shotgun might be more useful here. See, now you can see the monies. There you go, right there, the monies. Scoot up a little bit more. Okay. Go ahead and do that too. I don't know what this is. I heard a sound, and I don't know if that was in the game or if that was outside. I don't know. Clip increase, damage boost. So nothing for the shotgun, which is a shame. Might have been the actual game. That's kind of creepy. Okay. So apparently we can't go in here yet. So let's see. What do you have, sir? $1 bill, y'alls. Health kits, ammo. Do we really need shotgun ammo? No, we're only 3 short, so we probably don't need that. Okay, is this the same amount of stuff? 1874? Yeah, it's all the same. Let's see. Comstock, the Prophet is born in 74. Comstock leads the charge and wins the day for the United States. His actions earn him the title Hero of Wounded Knee. I thought at the beginning of the game, didn't we see something that we were the 7th something at Wounded Knee or something like that? I don't know. Battle of Wounded Knee was 16 years later. And then 3 years later, the city of Columbia is launched. Columbia is sent around the world on a goodwill tour.
A carnival of thrift at your disposal.
Okay. The lamb is born unto the prophet, so I'm assuming that's her, the prophet's daughter. Lady Comstock is cruelly murdered. Okay, so the lady is dead then. A foul band of anarchists are found to be guilty of the murdering of Our Lady. And a new battle begins. Okay. The Boxer Rebellion incident. Columbia secedes from the United States. Comstock retaliation against the murder of Americans in the Boxer Rebellion. Columbia raises Peking to the ground and declares succession from the U.S. Okay. So there was a lot of stuff happening. Alright, let's go to the Battle of Wounded Knee. Let's go through here first.
The Tin Soldier is taking credit for the deeds of the real ones.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
Now your companion, young lady, he wrapped himself in glory on December 29, 1890.
What does he mean?
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know, Elizabeth. The voice of Slate kind of sounds like, for those that watch the Fallout New Vegas playthrough in the DLC Honest Hearts, he sounds like Joshua Graham a little bit. I don't know if it's the same guy. I might have to look that up later on. They're gonna cut her head off or something. I don't know. Let's go in here. Oh, jeez. You didn't see a thing. Okay. Let's see if there's any good loot in here. I mean, I probably shouldn't be taking, like, so long to check things, because anything that we find, it's going to be glowing or shining like that. Pulsating. So, there's that. I don't really want an RPG right now. Yeah, I already know about Gear game. Gearhead. Become harder to detect. Affects automated turrets, zeppelins, and motorized Patriot. That's pretty interesting. I'm guessing we don't have to crouch when that happens, maybe. I don't know. Right now, what we're wearing is causes chain to nearby enemies when we kill somebody with vigors. We'll take this, but we won't put it on right now. I didn't even know she got a lantern. It's kind of insane. Okay. Oh, he cut off her hair. Scalper, huh? Don't mind if I do. Oh, yeah, the hero of Wounded Knee, our prophet. Okay. Go ahead and listen to this.
With hue and cry, with hatchet red, they danced amongst our noble dead. But when our soldiers took the field, the savage horde could only yield.
Just trying to make sure everything sounds good and looks good, which it does. For anyone that knows me, I kind of tend to like spend a lot of time on just pretty much everything that I do, trying to make sure it's the best that I can get it. So. But yeah, that looks good. All right, what are we doing in here?
You were there. At Wounded Knee. I can see it in your face.
Yep, I was.
Tell her, Booker. Tell her how we strode that battlefield like the heroes of Sparta. I still hear the screams. Let's come, stop.
Dead soldier!
Here's the soldier I spoke of. The kind of man Comstock pretends to be. See if I told you true.
Lots of people. Okay, this shotgun is pretty OP. Just saying. I decapitated that guy. Holy Christ. Combination shot. Well, I can't really do anything. That is really creepy. He's like, yes, you will fight for this man. Oh my god, that was like Walking Dead. That was amazing. I didn't even know he had a bat in his hand. Aha, fight for me. Here, just gonna put that there. Whoa, 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 buddy, whoa. Okay, alright, hang on. Hang on a second.
You see, young miss? You see the man that Comstock wishes he was? A real
I don't want to
soldier.
do this, Slade. Just give me what I need.
I will. After you do the same for me. Come and look for me amongst the boxers.
Who are the boxers?
The Chinese. He means us to head to the other display.
Can you hear Comstock's tin soldiers coming to silence us? But we are the true patriots. The history that does not fit in their books.
That was insane. Super insane there. Okay. Commander of the 7th Cavalry. Yeah, I think that might have been us. I think we were a part of that, I believe. As far as I know. Oh yeah, hunda. I feel like I haven't played this game in like years or something. It's only been less than a week. Almost a week. Like 6 days. Okay. I don't think there's anything else here. If I do miss something, then that's gonna be lame, but I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's continue on here. Gotta go back the way that we came, and I'm sure there's probably enemies around here. I also need to... Let me swap this out. I think I want Bucking Bronco instead. I only want to use the possession when we are like coming up on the vending machines or something like that. Oh gee. Ah, you didn't see me at all.
Take
Oh god.
Think you can stop me?
Eat rations, yeah. Okay. So now we gotta go to the Boxer Rebellion here.
It's the Boxer Rebellion.
What happened there?
In Peking, it was my hand that put the city to the torch. Of course.
Joshua
That's
Graham?
not how Comstock tells it.
What does a water bottle look like in front of a green screen? Not bad, not bad at all. I had to put a like I have a hoodie right here because if I take it off, some of the light reflects the green screen on the top here. So like some of the chair is like kind of like fuzzy a little bit. So I had to put like something black over it, and it's even though this is not black, this is gray. I put the hoodie over it, my Twitch hoodie. Oh. Zippets, man. Whoa, look at that beheading. We gotta go that way, right? Yeah. Dude, that's insane. You calm down, you samurai. That's creepy. Okay. That's slate. Search the crates. What kind of gear is this? Sheltered life. This is a hat. Grants brief invulnerability when gaining health from snacks and health kits. Take it, but we probably won't use it. That sounds kind of cool, though. Pick up silver bar, yeah. It's like, what, 60, 70 gold, I think? Not gold, silver. Silver, you fool. Hi! Man, I wanted to finish him. Goodness. A display, another display, Elizabeth. Sure, why not?
'Twas yellow skin and slanted eyes that did betray us with their lies, until they crossed the righteous path of our prophet's holy wrath.
The prophet's holy wrath. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I remember this area, like this fight here. Whoa.
Hey, don't point that at me.
Oh, that echo.
Oh, I read about this. Comstock led the Colombian troops to Peking.
Comstock wasn't there! The Boxers took my eye and 30 of my friends! Is there even a stone to mark that sacrifice?
Here we go. What the heck happened there? Alright, hold up here. Okay, that's what's going on there. This guy right here. Oh my god, look at my health right now. Probably shouldn't have done that.
I didn't ask for this. I have no quarrel with these men.
I didn't ask for this.
I never claimed to be no hero.
Then what are you? If you take away all the parts of Booker DeWitt you tried to erase, what's left? Come back to the rotunda. It's almost over. He
didn't ask for this. He didn't
What did
ask for
Slate
this.
mean? What did you try to erase?
Now that you're out of yours, you might realize cages have their advantages.
A choice is better than none, Mr. DeWitt. No matter what the outcome.
Yeah. What if you woke up one day and realized you didn't like what you chose?
Okay. Hipster Dog, thank you so much for the... I almost said follow again. Oh no, I'm getting bad at this. Thank you so much for the host, man. Appreciate it. I'm back. The stream looks beautiful. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yep. Here she is, the green screen and all that. So I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's gonna be fun, I think. With a green screen, with a new piece of equipment for the stream and everything. But yeah, I was kind of waiting to see if a green screen is something I should get or if I shouldn't get it. But I went ahead and just bought the stand because my dad had a green screen from way back when, so I just used that. But I got a stand and everything like that, so it's looking pretty good. I think it makes it look a lot nicer, and you know, it's not as big as the border that I once had. But that's it. Let's go up here. I just bought a stand off of Amazon. It was like $34 or something like that. But the green screen my dad had, so I just used that. I didn't actually have to buy that, so kind of saved money on that. But yeah. And I was thinking about getting different lights, but I think this lighting is pretty good. I don't think there's... It gives off enough light. I don't think we need to get like those big O, you know, those softbox lights or the umbrella light, stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I think this lighting's pretty good. You can see me well, and it's not too difficult. So let's go back out this way. Maximize your game and have minimalist approach to the overlay. Yeah. The less things on the screen, the better. I don't want to be a cam whore and make me like, you know, 50% of the stream. But yeah, it's the less things on the screen, I think, the better. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Really like it. Awesome, man. I'm glad to hear it. But I'm glad it looks good too. So that's nice. You have a cheap IKEA light with a white light bulb shined at my wall in front of me. It's perfect. $15. Might have to check that out. I've never been to an IKEA. I know we have one around here. But IKEA would be like super foreign to me, I think. I've never been in an IKEA before, but yeah, I mean, if that's another option that I could look at for sure. But I kind of have like, it's kind of a lamp, but it's got 3 separate lights. I have no idea where we got it, probably like Walmart, but we've had it for years and years, and it's got white light bulbs and stuff like that in it too, so but we'll see. Yep.
I've got what you need, Booker.
Ah, now that door's open.
Finally,
Okay.
past the First Lady's memorial.
The First Lady's Memorial. Oh, geez. Okay, I'm just gonna get right into it. There we go. Nice. That's nice. Should be a DM on Discord a little bit later. All right, cool.
About Lady Comstock. The woman had an eye for fashion.
I'll definitely log on a little bit later tonight and check it out and stuff. But I think I saw that you finally finished Final Fantasy VIII, man. What'd you think? How did you like it? Was it up to your Final Fantasy standards?
You've
The
seen
Memorial
what
of Our
Comstock
Lady,
has done
or to Our
my
Lady.
history.
Okay.
Now see how he's rewritten his own.
Doo-doo. So this woman was Comstock's wife. She was murdered. You know, she's crying apparently. Oh yeah, play that music. That's great. I'm gonna take all your wishes, wishing that she was alive and such. So it's so rude. Showed you that web around blue screen that I attached to your chair. Works great and super portable, but I might pick up a green screen from a buddy just to have it. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those, but like I said, like all I needed was basically just to get the stand for it because we had the green screen. Also, I had to get some little clamps to clamp the screen onto the bars, but it wasn't that much. It was like $40 for all that stuff, so it was pretty good. Finished Final Fantasy VIII and Outlast. Oh man, Outlast. I don't think I could ever play that game. My brother always tells me, he's like, you gotta play Outlast, or Amnesia, or Soma, or other games like that. I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. This game's... I'm not much of a horror game fanatic, you know.
In the womb of Our Lady, but
I get scared easy.
Comstock had a child. My books never mention anything about a child.
You're the
It's
child.
quite an omission. Can't imagine that was by accident.
But the child took ill, and Our Lady prayed for the prophet's heir day and night.
It was good, a little confusing, but I like how it ended. It reminded me of Final Fantasy X a little. The main protagonist wanted to sacrifice for the good. I still think Final Fantasy X is my favorite. Neither am I, but the fans wanted it. I don't know. I don't know if I would ever be pressured into to playing a scary game. Of course, I say never, but we'll see what happens down the road. It could always happen, but yeah. I mean, I would get scared too easily. I'd probably be like, "Well, guys, I can't do this. I'm not doing it." Lady Comstock and the Miracle Child. The seed of the prophet lay in the womb of Our Lady, but for a single week. The child took ill, and Our Lady prayed for the prophet's heir day and night. Well, that's what she read, so never mind. But yeah, I don't remember too much about Final Fantasy VIII. To me, like, I played it quite a few years ago. I thought it was an okay game. I know a lot of people, you know, everybody says that, you know, everyone's got different favorite Final Fantasy games. A lot of people said that they liked that one. Well, honestly, I don't even remember the story. But I kind of did everything in that game. I got all the summons, most of the cards. I beat, I think, Ruby Weapon, or was that Final Fantasy VII? I don't know. It's one of the. I have a screenshot on Steam, on my Steam, about like one of the optional hard bosses in the game that we beat or whatever.
She
But
shall not have the child. She shall not come betwixt her and prophecy. The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man.
you're the daughter.
No,
Yep.
I can't be. I can't.
He wants you to follow in his footsteps.
Well, I want a puppy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna get one.
I mean, that could be arranged, Elizabeth. We could make that. You gotta keep up with Discord. I have a notification on Discord whenever you come on, so maybe you get some history followers that way. Nice, man. Nice. Okay, cool. Green screen combo just shows to you that you're more integrated in the game. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're part of the world. Like, look at this. Look at this. I don't know. A is very different. Yeah, that's why I liked it. Ruby is 7. Yeah. There's an optional boss in Final Fantasy VIII. I don't remember what the name is, but Yeah, whatever the optional boss was, I beat that too. Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time, man. Good of you to stop on by. Let's do that.
You hold on to this.
Give me your money, Elizabeth.
Thanks.
So basically she found out that she was Comstock's daughter. It's all that stuff going on. Let's go in here. Require